I'm Dr. Grace Miller, and after more than 30 years of caring for adults struggling with muscle cramps, I've learned one important truth. The body's electrical balance is far more delicate than we think. When night falls and your legs twist in sudden pain, you might reach for a bottle of magnesium, hoping it will end those awful cramps once and for all. But what if I told you that magnesium alone cannot fix the problem? Every muscle movement depends on a perfect symphony between magnesium, calcium, sodium, and potassium. When one instrument plays too loud or too soft, the whole orchestra falls apart, and pain strikes. Many of my patients believed magnesium was their miracle cure. They took more and more, yet the cramps came back. Why? Because their hydration was off, because their circulation was weak, because their nerves were exhausted. In this video, I'll take you deep inside the real physiology behind cramps, what truly causes them, why magnesium alone fails, and how gentle, natural adjustments can bring your body back to calm and balance. Stay with me until the end. The answer may surprise you, and it might just change how you care for your muscles forever. When a muscle contracts, something extraordinary happens inside the microscopic world of your body. Millions of tiny electrical signals travel through your nerves, telling your muscles when to tighten and when to let go. It looks simple from the outside: a step, a stretch, a movement. Yet beneath the surface, this is one of nature's most precise electrical symphonies. At the center of this symphony is calcium. When your brain sends a signal to move, calcium rushes into the muscle cell, allowing the fibers to shorten and create motion. But when it is time to relax, magnesium steps in like a graceful conductor, signaling the calcium to step back and rest. This balance between calcium and magnesium is the foundation of every healthy muscle contraction. Now imagine if magnesium levels drop. Calcium continues to flood in, the muscle stays tense, and soon you feel that sharp, unrelenting pain, a cramp. For years, people thought the solution was as simple as adding more magnesium, but the truth is far more complex. Inside every cell, there are gates, channels that open and close based on sodium and potassium. These minerals control the flow of electrical currents. If sodium is too low or potassium too high, even perfect magnesium cannot restore balance. Your nerves begin firing uncontrollably, the muscles misfire, and the cramps return again and again. This is why the body behaves like a power grid. Magnesium may calm the current, but if the voltage regulators, sodium, potassium, hydration, are off, the whole system becomes unstable. Imagine trying to dim a light while the wiring is broken. No matter how you adjust the switch, the bulb keeps flickering. Age, stress, dehydration, and certain medications make these imbalances worse. As we grow older, our kidneys lose efficiency, making it harder to conserve electrolytes. Diuretics, used for blood pressure, often wash away sodium and potassium along with magnesium. Even caffeine and alcohol can quietly drain these minerals day after day. Many of my patients come to me saying, "Dr. Miller, I take my magnesium every night, but the cramps never stop." I smile gently because I know it is not their fault. They are treating one note of the symphony, not the whole orchestra. True muscle relaxation requires three things working together: the proper mineral balance, steady hydration, and a calm nervous system. When you breathe deeply and drink enough water, your blood carries electrolytes efficiently. When you manage stress, your nerves send cleaner signals. And when your diet includes the right balance of minerals, leafy greens, nuts, avocados, bananas, and yes, magnesium, your muscles finally begin to move in harmony again. Our muscles are not machines. They are living tissues that listen to the stories we tell through our habits. Each cramp is a message, not a punishment, a whisper from your body saying, "I need balance, not just magnesium." So if muscle cramps are not just about magnesium, what else could be silently triggering them inside your body? Sometimes the cause hides in plain sight, behind the food you eat,
the pills you take, or even the way you breathe at night. In the next part, I'll show you the hidden causes and risk factors that make cramps keep coming back even when your magnesium levels are normal. Once you understand them, everything about your nightly pain will begin to make sense.
Most people believe that cramps come from a simple lack of magnesium, but in reality, the body is far more complex. The truth often hides beneath layers of everyday habits, small deficiencies, and quiet imbalances that slowly accumulate over time. Let's begin with one of the most overlooked causes, dehydration. Your muscles are made up of nearly 75% water. Every electrical impulse that helps them contract depends on that liquid environment. When you don't drink enough, or when you lose fluid through sweating, caffeine, or alcohol, the concentration of electrolytes shifts. The signals that tell muscles to relax become distorted. A mild dehydration that you hardly notice during the day may wake you up at night with a sudden, painful cramp. Another silent culprit is sodium. For years, people have been told to cut down on salt to protect their heart. While that advice remains true for those with hypertension, many older adults have gone to the opposite extreme, eating too little sodium. Low sodium weakens the body's ability to hold water, dropping blood volume and oxygen delivery to the muscles. That's why nighttime cramps often happen in people who are both dehydrated and slightly low in salt. Then comes potassium. This mineral acts like a stabilizer of nerve activity. Too little potassium, often caused by diuretics or poor diet, leaves nerves overly sensitive, ready to fire even without reason. And when they do, the muscle contracts sharply and refuses to relax. Now imagine what happens when several of these factors combine. A bit of dehydration, a bit of low sodium, a bit of low potassium. Together, they create the perfect storm for persistent cramps, no matter how much magnesium you take. Certain medications quietly increase that risk. Diuretics flush out sodium and potassium. Statins, prescribed for cholesterol, sometimes affect muscle metabolism. Beta blockers can reduce blood flow to the extremities. Even a simple sleeping pill that suppresses your nervous system may disturb the delicate balance between contraction and relaxation. Age magnifies everything. As we pass 50, the number of nerve endings decreases, blood vessels lose elasticity, and muscles receive less oxygen. Women, after menopause in particular, experience shifts in hormone levels that alter how the body retains minerals. It's why cramps become more common during and after menopause, even for women who exercise regularly and eat well. Another hidden factor is the health of your circulation. If your legs feel heavy at the end of the day, or if your feet stay cold, poor circulation might be starving your muscles of oxygen. Veins that struggle to return blood to the heart can leave lactic acid building up in the tissues, making muscles twitch and tighten. And then there is stress, the invisible amplifier. When you are anxious, your body releases adrenaline, narrowing blood vessels and changing how calcium moves into the muscle. Chronic stress keeps muscles slightly tense all day long. By nightfall, they're exhausted, waiting for any small imbalance to trigger a spasm. Even the way you breathe affects your risk. Shallow breathing reduces carbon dioxide levels, changing the pH of your blood and pushing electrolytes out of balance. That's why slow, deep breathing before bed can calm your mind and your muscles. To truly stop cramps, we must look beyond magnesium pills. We must see the whole landscape of daily life: hydration, salt intake, circulation, medication, hormones, and even breathing patterns. Each piece tells a part of the story, and healing happens only when the picture is complete. In the next part, we will explore how to gently restore this balance. You will discover natural remedies and practical methods that can soothe your muscles, rebuild your strength, and allow you to rest peacefully again. After understanding the hidden causes, the next question is how to bring your muscles back to peace without relying only on pills. Healing cramps gently begins with restoring what your body has been quietly asking for: balance, nourishment, and rest. Let's begin with hydration. Drink water not just when you're thirsty, but steadily throughout the day. Your muscles do not like sudden floods. they prefer a constant stream. Add a pinch of natural sea salts or a splash of coconut water for electrolytes. For people who sweat heavily or take diuretics, this small step can prevent nighttime cramps entirely. Magnesium still matters, but the form you take determines how well it works. Magnesium citrate and glycinate are better absorbed than oxide or carbonate. A warm Epsom salt foot soak allows magnesium to enter gently through the skin while calming your nerves at the same time. Many of my patients find that a nightly 15-minute soak before bed reduces their cramps within a week. Next, balance your minerals. Include foods rich in potassium, such as avocados, bananas, spinach, and beans. Add calcium through sesame seeds, tofu, or yogurt. Remember, these minerals work together. A single supplement cannot play the entire orchestra. Your meals are the music that hold them in harmony. Stretching is another gentle healer. Spend 5 minutes before bed stretching your calves, hamstrings, and feet. Move slowly, breathe deeply. Stretching resets the muscle's length and reduces nerve overexcitability. If your calves often cramp, flex your foot upward against a wall and hold for 15 seconds. Massage helps as well. Use warm oil, even simple olive oil, and gently rub your legs upward toward the heart. This stimulates circulation and signals your nervous system that it is safe to relax. When combined with gentle breathing, this nightly ritual becomes more than treatment. It becomes meditation. Speaking of breathing, learn to slow it down. Try this. Inhale through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold for 2. Exhale for 6. This rhythm calms your vagus nerve, lowers adrenaline, and allows magnesium to do its quiet work inside the cells. People who practice this simple technique often report fewer cramps within days. Temperature therapy also supports healing. Warm compresses improve circulation, while cool compresses after activity reduce inflammation. Listen to your body. It knows which temperature brings relief. Movement during the day is equally essential. Muscles that stay still too long lose circulation. A 10-minute walk every 2 hours, gentle ankle rolls at your desk, or standing stretches during phone calls all help blood flow. Remember, the goal is not heavy exercise, it's gentle rhythm, like waves keeping the tide alive. Don't forget nutrition. Vitamin D, B-complex vitamins, and omega-3 fatty acids improve nerve function and muscle recovery. Herbal teas such as chamomile, lemon balm, or ginger help reduce inflammation and calm the nervous system before bedtime. One more piece often overlooked: sleep posture. Sleeping with knees slightly bent and a small pillow under the calves keeps muscles relaxed. Pointing the toes downward for long periods shortens the calf muscles and can trigger cramps. Adjust your position, and your nights may become calmer. Finally, give your mind kindness. Anxiety, guilt, and overwork not only tighten your thoughts, but also your muscles. Gentle self-care, like listening to soft music, meditating, or writing a gratitude note, signals your body that it can release tension safely. Healing always begins with compassion. All these remedies may sound simple, yet they work through harmony, not force. They teach the body to trust itself again. In the final part, we will bring everything together: the science, the habits, and the gentle wisdom of balance, so you can live free from cramps and rediscover restful sleep. For many years, we were taught to believe that one mineral could solve the mystery of cramps. But now you know the truth. Your body is a living orchestra. Each mineral, each breath, each heartbeat plays a role in harmony. When one note falls out of tune, pain appears, not as punishment, but as a signal calling for balance. Magnesium is a gentle ally, yet it cannot work alone. It needs hydration to move through your cells, sodium to guide its flow, potassium to stabilize the rhythm, and calm nerves to receive its message. Healing happens not through excess,
but through understanding. If you've suffered from cramps for months or even years, do not lose hope. Your muscles are not broken, they are tired messengers. Start small. Drink water slowly. Stretch each night. Choose foods that nourish rather than exhaust you. Replace frustration with curiosity and listen to your body as you would to an old friend who has something important to say. In my decades of practice, I have seen patients transform not by medication, but by awareness. When they restored their daily balance, sleep, breathing, gratitude, movement, their cramps faded quietly, almost as if the body had simply remembered how to heal. Tonight, when you lie down, place a hand over your leg and whisper a promise. I will care for you gently. That small moment of kindness begins the healing your body has been waiting for. And if this message has touched you, I invite you to stay connected with us at Gentle Health and Wisdom. Here we share stories, science, and serenity, helping you rediscover calm, strength, and the quiet beauty of balance. Subscribe, share this wisdom with someone who needs comfort tonight, and remember, true healing begins not in the muscles, but in the mind that chooses gentleness.